Here is our map of the cosmos for today's explainer. 1. 0. Fullness beyond measurement. 2. The jeweler and the diamond. 3. Beyond the first emanations. 4. The divine spark within. 5. The purpose of existence. And 6. Returning to the source.
All right, let's dive right into section 1, 0. Fullness beyond measurement.
Now, what's really fascinating here is how the source material completely redefines a concept we all think we know, 0. In everyday math, 0 just means nothing, right? An empty set. But symbolically, in this philosophical canon, 0 is absolutely not emptiness. It represents the creator of existence. 0 actually means fullness beyond measurement. It's the eternal circle, totally without beginning or end. It contains absolutely all possibilities before they ever become manifest. Think of it as pure, unexpressed, complete potential. From 0, all things emerge, and through 0, all things remain perfectly connected. Full circle.
And because this creator is the absolute reality, it's defined by an absolute lack of boundaries. Really think about it for a second. The creator has no beginning, no ending, no creator of its own, no parents, no limitation whatsoever. It literally has no single name, only descriptive attributes. The creator exists totally beyond time, beyond space, dimensions, and all creation. Everything exists within the creator, yet the creator infinitely transcends the whole shebang.
Moving right along to section 2, the jeweler and the diamond.
So this brings us to a really crucial distinction we need to make. We've got to contrast the creator of existence with source energy. See, the creator doesn't leave the beyond to somehow go make creation. Instead, creation is made to exist within the creator through this sustaining, overarching field of infinite potential. And that sustaining field, that is source energy. Source energy is not the creator itself. It's the living field flowing from the creator that actually animates life and sustains all physical and non-physical realms. The text uses this absolutely brilliant analogy to illustrate the dynamic. Think of the creator as a master jeweler. Source energy is the diamond, and the four worlds of existence are the magnificent light refracted through that diamond. The diamond actually has no light of its own, you know? It simply reflects and refracts the infinite light of the jeweler. In the exact same way, source energy reflects and refracts the infinite will of the creator, into form, into experience, and into becoming. Without the jeweler, the diamond literally has no light to refract. Makes sense, right?
Okay, section 3, beyond the first emanations.
You know how humanity is always trying to define the divine by putting it into these neat little boxes of duality, light and dark, masculine and feminine, motion and stillness, but the source material does some serious myth-busting here. These dualities are just first emanations. They're expressions that arise within creation, not the creator itself. We see forces like El Elyon representing the divine masculine, setting the time frame and the law, and El Shaddai representing the divine feminine, nurturing as the cosmic womb. But the creator of existence, that is the orchestrator infinitely transcending them all. The creator exists completely beyond these dualities, holding every possibility without being chained to any single one of them. Which brings us zooming all the way down to the micro level in section 4, the divine spark within.
All right, let's look at how this incredibly vast cosmic architecture operates right inside of you. The text treats human consciousness not as some vague, abstract mystery, but as a precise clockwork mechanism. To navigate this existence, you operate through an inner trinity, the self, the soul, and the spirit. Your body is just the physical vessel, key 1, the earth center, that anchors these higher spiritual forces. Your soul acts like this massive emotional memory archive, receiving experience. The spirit is your directed willpower, moving and transforming things. And your mind is simply the bridge translating between them all.
So, the absolutely crucial point here is, who are you in the middle of all this? You are the self, the eternal divine spark. You are not your thoughts, because those are constantly changing, right? You aren't your emotions, which constantly rise and fall. You are the observer who remains present through every single one of those changes. You, the self, are the unique, individualized lens through which the creator is experiencing reality right this very second. Your perspective is a literal gift to the cosmos, contributing something to the multiverse that no other perspective possibly could.
Let's look at the why behind it all in section 5, the purpose of existence.
This brings us to what the text calls the first principle. It states, everything exists within the creator of existence. Every conscious being is eternally connected to the creator through the self. The journey of existence is not to become part of the Creator, but to consciously realize the relationship that has always existed. I mean, really let that sink in for a moment. You aren't trying to somehow build a new connection to the divine. The Creator is present in every breath you take and every heartbeat. Your one goal is simply the conscious realization of the connection that is already there.
So how do we actually realize that connection on a day-to-day basis? Well, through the mechanics of growth. The Creator doesn't force growth upon you. Growth emerges totally mechanically through experience. This means every challenge, every single loss, and every victory is part of an overarching learning process. People always ask, why is there suffering? But within this framework, suffering isn't viewed as some kind of divine punishment. No, it's a mechanical opportunity within the eternal flow. Pain just reveals weakness, ignorance, and imbalance. And once you observe those limitations as the self, you can intentionally transform them into strength and wisdom. Through self-knowledge, you unlock the doorway to divine understanding.
Finally, let's wrap this all up in Section 6, Returning to the Source.
This entire journey maps out the ultimate trajectory of the 0-13 path. It is a full, unbroken circle. It starts at 0, pure, unexpressed source potential. It manifests into physical structure and experience at Key 1, the Earth Center. Then, through the course of your life, you learn to sit at Key 7, the Center Throne, making conscious, balanced choices as the self. And ultimately, the whole thing culminates at Key 13, a fully conscious return to the Creator. And no, you don't just dissolve into nothingness. No way. You return as an active, conscious participant, bringing back the incredibly rich, individualized wisdom of your unique perspective. From 0 you came, and as 1 you consciously return.
So I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought. You are not some random accident tossed around in a chaotic storm. You are a precise, eternal spark operating under incredible, unbreakable spiritual laws. You are literally the lens of the Creator. Knowing that you are already eternally connected to that fullness beyond measurement, what will you choose to observe, to build, and to transform in your reality today? Thank you so much for joining me on this wild and profound journey, and I really hope this explainer helps you step out of automatic reactivity and into a deeply intentional, fully conscious existence.